Hey, we're back.
We are.
It's been a while, couple
Yeah.
weeks,
2 at least. Yeah.
at least two. Yeah, yeah. What's going on here? We're like doing less and less when we need to go more and more. Oh, look at you! It's all nice and
I think
sharp.
it's hard to get motivated sometimes about something that does nothing but cost us money. Right?
Yeah, it costs us
Like,
money, and then we lose bets, and we have to do things that we don't want to do, like
yeah.
eating stinky fish.
Yeah, it's just like it literally just costs money every time we log in, every month, everything. But we're here.
It's fun.
So
It's
there's
entertaining.
that.
People seem to enjoy it. The ones that are listening, hopefully they enjoy what we say, or at least have a
Our
chuckle.
7 people. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 whole people. We just need to keep moving up and keep pumping out these videos.
The good thing about taking long breaks is I've collected quite a few topics.
Oh, good. Hey, look at that.
Thanks for the support.
Thanks, Mike.
Meh.
Meh. Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel. Like that's when we're like, "Hey, is it time to stream?" We're like, "Fuck, yeah, let's go."
Well, I mean, there are days that we're like, oh, let's do it. Let's get it done. We have a lot to talk about. And there are days that are like, just like work, right?
Yeah, we need to get a guest soon. That kind of always peps it up a little
That pumps
bit.
us up a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Like, can we get like, I don't know. We do know like sort of a porn star, right? King was a porn star.
Oh, I missed that. I missed that conversation, but I got the
He was in adult films a long time ago.
Okay, so let me ask you this. In my opinion, if you were a porn star or in films 10
Yeah.
years ago, it's worth
Yeah.
more than today.
Why?
Because nowadays anybody can be with OnlyFans. You just put it on the internet, and now you're in films.
Yeah,
10
that's
years
true.
ago, it was not like that. You couldn't upload your own stuff. You had to have producers and all that. So, in my opinion,
Yeah.
it's a bigger deal.
Okay. I mean, he is kind of a big deal,
But
Well,
yeah, unfortunately, that
wait.
photo keeps
That
popping
one
up.
that one hurt. Yeah. We do have a photo that keeps popping up that someone decided to post, and now it's ingrained in our minds.
I haven't saved
But
it,
I have
but I
many
know.
times.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can tell who posts it, like just out of the blue, just no conversation, just dick. Like,
Yeah.
this is why I'm not in there, guys. Like,
Yeah.
let's.
What have you been doing the last couple weeks? Anything exciting?
Okay, before we switch conversations, what would we have to do to have like put googly eyes on his dick and have it be our guest? Like where he's
Oh man,
talking, but it's obviously not.
we would have to blur out quite a bit because
We'd have to get on like a different platform completely.
yeah, it would. I mean, we might have to open up an OnlyFans for that
What about like a
because
top hat, one of those a tiny pair of those masks with the nose? Like we disguise it enough to where it doesn't get caught.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He can probably last for an hour when we talk, but I don't know. For me, it's like a blue pill is necessary.
No, I just need 10 minutes. Like just a 10 minute, like a signature guest. Like they just pop in. It could be like a segment where it's shitty news stories, like something ridiculous. He reads a couple things and then he leaves.
Oh, he's like our sidekick, huh?
Yeah. Like it's not a whole like it's not like a interview. It's not even a conversation. It's just like he comes in, he reads. Oh, like he could read bad dick injuries or something in the news. Something about dicks in the news. He comes in, he reads that, he leaves.
Yeah.
Even if we could do the shadow thing where it's like, hi, like where you change the voice for like a witness.
Yeah.
So you can only see the silhouette.
Oh, it's a mascot. That's a good call.
I mean, double penetration show is also what DPS comes to mind, so it works.
Yeah, that works. Oh, speaking of
Coming in damn show on Disney.
what?
Disney Plus shows. We have to do
Okay.
this. We need to figure out how we do the black screen thing to where we have it's a light. They did it at our house one time for an interview. It's a light behind them.
Wait, you had an interview at your house?
Not a dick one. Where they had to
Oh.
like hide the person
Mm,
after that Waco biker shooting.
mm.
Some of the girls did an interview at our house with who's the really pale gay guy? Like albino, CNN something, squinty eyed.
Anderson Cooper?
That guy. They did a really bright light behind them, so it like
Mm.
you could see them, but not really. That's all we'd need.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
okay, moving on. Sorry, that just popped in my mind. It'd be hilarious if
Hey.
we could get a little voice changer, like
I mean, what's a voice changer? Like this? Is that the sound? Come on.
I'm leaving.
Okay. But what'd you do the last couple weeks? Work?
Not a lot, man. Just worked.
COVID still rampant?
No, it's knock on wood.
It like
It's
died,
fucking-
huh?
It's fucking gone. Like everybody got it, so
Yeah.
theoretically, we're good for at a minimum. Let's just say 30 days. Like it's been awesome.
Nice.
I think I've had 2 or 3 phone calls in the past 2 weeks, and it's just like, "Are you dead?" No, just sick. Just come back whenever. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
we can handle 3 or 4. We can handle 10 or 12. We just can't handle 30 at one time. That's what
Right,
it is.
right.
So no, it's been good. Can't really say anything exciting. You, on the other hand,
Yeah, I got to meet a couple dudes over this last weekend in Florida, for a rendezvous. It was an LMT owners experience event. It was pretty fun. I
Yeah.
got to see Joel and Tyler, Dave Wilson. You guys know Dave Wilson. He does all the barrel chops, pin and welds, like modifications.
Yeah.
LMT was there, and a bunch of other people. It was a pretty fun time. We all had a great time. We stayed at a prison in, it's a prison that's turned into like a training facility.
that's cool.
In Florida. Yeah, it's 2 miles long. Like the lengthwise is 2 miles long, so that you can shoot theoretically 2 miles if you really wanted to. So it's a wrap facility, but just the upkeep. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
it's got to cost so much money just to upkeep that place. So
Yeah. Well,
so we had the option of staying at the barracks or staying in like these condos. It's actually pretty nice relative to a prison.
Are the condos where they used to have conjugal visits?
No, those are for like the prison guards and like the higher ups. They stay there. So it's really nicely renovated units.
Cool.
3 bedrooms. Each condo is like 3 bedrooms. So
Oh wow.
kind of cool. But the bunker houses, there's bunk beds, and you can sleep up to 40 people.
No.
And it's communal showers.
No.
My favorite.
I did that for you. No. 40 people in a room is not. I would not pay for that.
I think there was only like 10 people there, but
I
10 to 12.
I'd go to the condos. Like if I was sharing a 3-bedroom, no problem.
But you get communal showers though. That's like the bonus.
You're telling me if you're in the condo to sleep, you can't go use the communal showers? I can shower anywhere I want.
I suppose. But it was a good
It
time.
looked cool.
We got to shoot a lot of machine guns, which was cool.
40 millimeter, which is
40 millimeter chalk rounds, which was awesome. Now I want a 40 millimeter receiver and a barrel so that I can mount it onto my lever gun.
I know a guy
that's selling.
that might have one in the garage.
Well, then we need to talk.
Just the barrel, but nonetheless.
Oh, see, you need the receiver and the barrel.
Yeah, we can get one of those.
No, receivers are hard to get right now. At least I can't find any. But it was super fun shooting the chalk rounds. Got to shoot 2 chalk rounds. Never shot one of those before, so it was kind of interesting how it functions, how the safety functions, and how to release the casing of the chalk rounds. I didn't know any of that, so that was super fun. The 9mm PCC was awesome. The piston PCC. Yeah. So I hate PCCs in general because the recoil's pretty awful on these things, the straight blowbacks especially.
Sure.
The only one that's okay is like the MP5, but this was crazy soft. Usually I shoot a gun. I'm like, okay, I'm done. It's cool. I shoot a machine gun. Okay, I shoot it once. I'm done. I went back a second time for this gun. I was like, I gotta shoot this again. Yeah, this is the first time I ever had to go back and try again on a gun. So it was really nice. I'm pretty excited for that to come out, and it might dent the pocketbook once it does.
Yeah, it's probably going to be up there with like LWRC.
It's going to be
more.
Yeah, it's going to be expensive. Yeah,
$2,800 fucking PCC probably.
Yeah, but it's super soft. If they have, I don't know, I didn't look close enough, but if they have a gas adjustment on there for the piston system, that'd be sweet. If you suppress that and adjust the gas, tone it down real soft. Ooh.
That'd be hard to beat. I don't know. There's just something about, I like PCCs. I think it's because they're short. I am obsessed with little short guns. Like, so having that,
short things, huh? Yeah, that's
what I'm accustomed to. So it's
yeah.
I don't know. Everything I run like religiously is short. So I've always liked PCCs. I just, like you said, I haven't been a fan of how uncomfortable they are, and I haven't been a fan of the accuracy, honestly. Like,
all right. But
that's LMT stuff.
It's promising.
I'd buy one, yeah.
And they had a full auto 14.5 6.5 Creedmoor. I got to mag dump one of those. That was kind of wild. 6.5 Creedmoor mag dump in full auto. It pushed me back a little bit.
I was going to say,
I had to brace it again just to because I thought I was ready for it, but I wasn't. I shot, and I was like, oh, it's pushing me back. So I let go halfway, and then I'm like, all right, let's do a better stance here and shoot the rest. The second half of that mag was much better.
Hey, since
what
Mikey's watching, say next year we should do a Cobalt owners meet.
We need to buy some Cobalts.
Yeah, that's the easy part. The hard part is getting everybody together, and I feel like I missed out
on the LMT thing.
Yeah, kind of. Like, I don't regret not going. It's just one of those, like, it would have been fun. I wouldn't have stayed in the fucking barracks, so there's no way. But I think we should do a Cobalt owners meet where it was like, what would you say, like 30 people?
It was 30 people, so you had to pay, right? It's like not like an exclusive thing. Whoever the first 30 people that paid and signed up gets to go, and you book your own flights, but LMT provided the machine guns to shoot, and they provided some ammo. Actually, a substantial amount of ammo for all 30 of us to shoot.
That's cool. You're starting to lag a little bit. You're getting fuzzy on us.
Yeah.
Well, Mikey, when you get back, I'll definitely meet up with you, and then we can discuss plans for the end of year 2022 and or opening of 2023 meet.
It's pretty cool. I mean, so for a company to do that is pretty awesome because it shows you who are like the diehard fans are, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who's willing to spend I don't know, it was like what, 15, 16, 1700 plus airfare to go there. The whole time we were fed 3 meals a day. But for 1700 for 2 days, 2.5 days. It's fun. Yeah.
I really
regrets.
really like LMT. Like I like them. I
Mhm.
don't have any personal connection to them. So for me, it's like,
Mhm.
if everybody did it, I wouldn't go. But if there's a select few that if they did it, I'd be all in.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, Mikey here, I would go to Cobalt,
yeah,
no questions.
if Jim
Um,
did one locally here,
yeah,
I'd be
I mean, Suns, if they did one,
yeah.
I'd do that. Um, I don't know
Hmm.
who else.
I
Evolve,
don't know
I
that I
would do
could
it.
go. Nowadays, I don't think I could unless they vetted the list for Suns.
I see what you're saying. I can
I
see what
don't
you're
think
saying.
I could. There'd be like all the Suns guys, cool, and then probably 10 of the customers that came, cool. The other 20 would just be like the whole time and just
Yeah,
being
yeah.
awful. Like nobody would
So,
do 40
yeah,
millimeter dick touches with me. Like nobody,
no, no,
like
no.
LMT
And
did. They
I
did.
think initially, we were acting pretty flamboyant, right, the whole time.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't think there's any
um,
question.
yeah, and initially people were like just chuckling and like maybe thought we were kind of annoying, and then they started embracing it and started really
Yeah,
laughing. I'm like, okay, yeah,
you
there we
can't.
go.
It's that thing where if y'all had stopped,
Yeah,
it would have been creepy and immature.
yeah.
But if you just power through, it does pay off.
It did pay off at the end when we did the 40 millimeter touches. A lot of people were laughing.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
I mean, that humor, I mean, you just assume that not all, but a lot of the guys in the weapons industry, either military background, family
yeah, yep,
military,
yep.
something. So that's not uncommon to see.
You know,
Um,
it, I want to say about half of the guys that went probably never served before, so
well,
it
customer
wasn't
wise,
all
like
military. Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, like the guys that were there, they have some. Usually, they have some sort of connection, or they at least are accustomed to the humor that is like
Hmm.
I don't know, whipping your dick out. It's not. It's funny.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not.
yeah. It's funny.
It's nothing bad.
Yeah, and we got a bunch of swag, which was cool. Oh, and the night vision we had OpsCore provide the helmets, which is kind of awesome.
That's
There was a
cool.
bunch of helmets, and
Yeah.
then another company provide the night vision. So
Oh, you guys didn't have
uh,
to bring your own.
you could if you wanted to.
Yeah, but they actually
Um,
that's cool. I mean,
they had
that's
some.
kind of an all inclusive deal there. Then
Yeah, because what's cool is people who don't have night vision, they can actually
sure.
experience it, and now they're like hooked, right? All these guys are like, "Damn it, I gotta save up for night vision now because it's so awesome."
I should have sent you with a night vision outfitter shirt, man. Fuck. I didn't know you were
No,
gonna
it
do
was
it.
some other. Yeah, it was some other company that provided it.
Fuck. Yeah,
Yeah,
we don't have connections with LMT, but we have connections with the other guys.
yeah. So
Well,
it was
that's
super
cool,
fun.
man. Maybe next year. I don't know. I want to do some. I seriously want to do the Despop shots one. Like, I really want to do that. I just
Oh, like the Olympics.
yeah, maybe the Olympics for sure. Like, I was thinking about the other day, maybe one day of Olympics, and then just the rest of just like everybody just kind of hanging out,
Hang
and
out.
just nothing really. But so we talked. I thought was trying to think the other day of how when you have a prison, it's a little bit
Yeah.
easier, right?
Right.
We have the property, but we don't have necessarily the housing, and then you know the liability of it. Like,
Yeah, the facility was set up perfectly for shooting, right?
yeah,
So they have berms and everything, and targets were set up. Steel was set up in certain distances, so it was ready to go. Um,
yeah. It's
it's
like,
like
what
the
if the wrong
ideal place.
I don't know. Like somebody gets hurt. Okay. Like in Texas, like we have signs up
Hmm.
specifically for cattle ranchers. But
Right.
if you lease cattle rights here and one of your cattle kill you, that's not on us. Like
Hmm.
we need to put those up for hunting, but also like what if the wrong person's mirror gets shot off or something like that.
Hmm.
Um yeah. We'll have to
Well,
look into it.
I think the first thing you need to do is find the right facility for it before you can do kind of anything.
But if we're doing Olympics, like we
Olympics,
just
there's no. Yeah, you just need land.
watch us end up with the Olympics sponsored by Cobalt, LMT, Suns, like all these big names actually sponsor a shit show.
That's funny. Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Anyway, I took some topics down.
Talk about.
So let's see. I guess the first one that everybody's talking about is this Joe Rogan drama, right?
Oh yeah, the cancel culture stuff.
Yeah, he was never really going to get canceled, though. It was just drama for it. But I honestly,
yeah.
Go ahead.
It's almost like a political, like political, I don't know, attack.
A little bit, but I see now. It's also algorithm based. The circles I run in but I have seen far more, like 98% more of supporters talking about it than actually people against him. So I don't even know that the group against him is that big. I don't know.
I mean, what they're bringing back the past. I don't know. When he said the N word, I don't even know the context behind it. I didn't even listen to it. I didn't even read about it. I just think Joe Rogan does a good podcast or interview, and I don't know. I've listened to a bunch of it. He's not. He always says he's an idiot, basically. Like he doesn't know anything. He just interviews.
It's
and just
talking.
learns. Yeah. So all he does is learns. It's not like he's trying to push ivermectin down your throat, right? And say, hey, it's the only thing.
Yeah.
Go ask your doctor. Do what you need to do. When he did the apology video, I was like, he kind of caved a little bit when he said that he'll try and if he interviews someone with a controversial point of view, he'll try to bring someone that's on the other side to kind of counter that, so it balances out. I'm like,
yeah,
the point of view, like these doctors that he got for COVID, their point of view wasn't that controversial. It's an informed point of view. These are doctors, like one of the doctors.
I think it's more
the mRNA.
I don't know. I think it's more you take, I don't know, let's just say over the course of his entire broadcasting career, he has 1 million hours of, I don't know, whatever it is, 100,000 hours of content. At some point, the reason he became famous is because he's controversial. He speaks his mind and all that. So there's a couple times, especially the ones, like there was one thing that he did say that I was like, okay, if they had taken just at that part out, then they might have a case. But they took pieces of quotes that he was repeating, which, don't get me wrong, fine, whatever, you're not supposed to say it. But he did say one thing about they pulled off into some city, and when they got out of the cab, they thought they were in Planet of the Apes. Like that. It's funny. Don't get me wrong, but I do understand.
He's a comedian too.
Yeah, I do understand how somebody could take that, not knowing him, not knowing his humor, not knowing anything, and say that's fucked up. Like, okay, cool, I'll give you that one. But like this month, okay, Black History Month, right? Whatever.
Sure.
We all know about it. Cool. Congratulations. A friend of mine who's Black on Facebook tagged me in a post that we've had going for years. Her and I worked together at AT&T like well over a decade ago. And everyone there, we all made Black jokes, Mexican jokes, didn't matter. Everybody got shit.
Yeah, everyone got a little bit of
you get hazing. It's equal opportunity. But in February, I made a joke one day. She said something. We said a joke, and she said, well, it's Black History Month. And I said, you know what? Fine. From this point forward, in February, we make no Black jokes. We just make everyone else is on target, but you get the month off. So every year now on Facebook, she shares that. And she's like, remember, this month, you can't talk shit. Like, that's the type of people that I truly believe that's the majority.
Yeah.
Like it's not
like these fringe guys that are like outraged, right?
Yeah. And it's not coming
from. And then they make a big
hate.
stink.
Yeah. They're pieces of shit is what they are. But and they're usually white. Like let's be honest. The ones barking the most, the Black people are like, what he said wasn't even racist. It's these like little bitty white folks running around going like just talking shit constantly. Like holy fuck.
That's funny.
But yeah, he's got an agreement with Spotify. Apparently, CEO now sat down with them and said, "Here's what we agree upon." So he's not getting canceled. Doesn't sound like.
Well, Spotify probably can't even cancel him because it's his contract's probably ironclad. He has 100 million, man. If they cancel him, they still probably got to pay out 100 million, right?
They would, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, Joe's probably like, cancel me. I'll do nothing and get 100 million and work out and do MMA.
Yeah. Jareth, I feel like I used to think that about Rogan, but he proved he 100% cares. Like, he came back with the most, in my opinion, spineless, just bending over and taking an apology outside of sobbing on the camera and saying, "I'm so sorry for what I said." He started strong. Like, when I was first watching it, I was like, fuck yeah. He's saying, like, basically, I stand behind what I said. I can learn from this. Like, I see why it's offensive. But then he went to this spot of just like, he just started groveling. And it's like, nah, man, maybe your agent put you up to that, but it wasn't scripted.
No.
I don't know.
I still watch him. I still like him.
Yeah. I hope everybody still watches him. It's just like, you got to think about when there's $100 million on the line.
Yeah.
Could he have, I don't know. But then he turns around. That's another topic I had was the Francis Ngannou stuff. You know, it's like you look at the way a lot of these bigwigs handle things, and it's like,
who's this?
It's a UFC fighter.
Oh, okay.
So like they basically took his belt away and kicked him off. Like, go away. And I don't remember. It's been a while since we talked. Yeah. So they took Francis Ngannou's belt away from him, like a rightful belt that he earned. They took it away from him, kicked him off because he simply talked to Jake Paul about doing like one of those celebrity fights. The ultimate flex is then Jake Paul bought into the fucking UFC to have a say in it.
Dude,
like,
that's
just
crazy.
talking. That's like me going to you and say, "Hey man, how much can I get if like I'm fighting for the UFC? When I win, I get like $100,000. I get 50 to fight and 100 if I win. It's $150K for one fight. If I go fight for you right now, I could get say 2 million. Like, for one fight, just talking with, just discussing things with them. They took his belt away, all just kicked him off.
That's insanity, man. That's insanity.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not okay.
That's what I'm saying. And so I think I'm not a fan of the Pauls. I don't know them or not know them. I think they're annoying as shit, but whatever they're doing.
But they're marketing geniuses here, right?
Dude, they're incredible.
Yeah.
So
they're making a ton of money doing these little fights. I mean, they're not little fights, but these hyped up fights, right?
Some don't do well. Others do.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Dude. I mean, shit. Even if it doesn't do well, it still does well.
Yeah, it's still, the merch and all the advertisement money and all that. They don't need, like, imagine us getting in a conversation and being like, oh, whatever we said, I got fired from Suns. And you're like, okay, so you turn around and fucking buy the, like, part of the company so that you have a seat and a say in what happens.
Yeah.
You got to admit, it's
pretty awesome.
It's a pretty cool move. Let's see. I had some other stuff that was funny. I should have segued better with
He's
this.
He's like playing like 4D chess, man.
Yeah. Oh, big time. I should have done this after the Black History Month thing because it would have been funnier to say, speaking of white people, did you see the news article? I'm trying to read my phone too, but so a lady approached another lady in Walmart. Okay, Charles, when you make your own recommendations, it's kind of weird. Jake Paul would annihilate you. Let's be honest. He's good.
Maybe. Yeah.
He would annihilate me and you at the same time. Even if we were just sword fighting.
I'll probably lose in sword fights.
So a lady approached you're in Walmart, right? You're walking with your kids, a baby and like a toddler. and a lady approached. Did we talk about this, or am I dreaming?
No.
Okay, so a lady approached her and said, like, "I want to buy your baby."
Oh,
And
we
of
might have.
course,
We might
I
have
don't know. I
talked
don't
about this. Anyway,
maybe it's been weeks. I don't remember. It's on
yeah.
my list. I need to start doing it. But anyway, hear it
Anyway,
again.
yeah.
So yeah, the lady was like, "No, you can't fucking buy my kid." Like whatever. Well,
Right.
it escalates. They get out to the parking lot, and apparently both ladies, two now assailants, walk up and are like, "We've been looking, for this exact baby. Pretty much, we want." And
That's weird.
the mom was like, "No, fuck off." And the lady said the kid's name, like
What?
knew the kid's name, which means they've been scouting, offered 250 cash, and when the mom said no again, they offered $500,000 cash.
What were they doing? Why do they want a baby?
I don't know, but it's like in my mind, it's like the people that call about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah.
Someone somewhere is taking that fucking deal, or they wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
Right?
Man, that's like so sad for the baby.
It is. I'm trying to think
Because
like
what are they gonna do? I mean, I'm thinking worst case scenario, they use them for um slavery, right? Like
right,
sex
right.
slaves
That's
or
always a
something, right?
concern. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
I'm like,
what if it
that's
was just
awful.
like, is there a way, like adoption agencies? It's a long process. It's
Hmm.
expensive. But if somebody has $500,000 to buy a kid, is it wrong for me to want to just be able to sell a kid? Like not one of my kids, but if I'm a foster parent, and I'm like, I've got 72 of these fucks. Like, what am I? I'm just fostering them to give them a place.
Hey, it's my kid. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. 500K?
Mm,
No.
no, no, man. I was just looking at him. 500K is not.
No,
No.
not for one of yours. No. I'm saying if you were a foster, like just hypothetically, if the government put up a program where people could pay 250,000 and walk out with a kid like you can a puppy, like you're vetted or whatever, but
Hmm.
there's got to be a way to capitalize on that.
So, so you're trying to see if it can pull our government out of debt, huh? To start selling babies, selling
At
kids.
least part of it. I'm assuming that if somebody approached somebody in Walmart, they probably didn't have 500K to begin with,
Yeah.
but
No, I don't know, man. That's a tough subject. Kids are so innocent. You sell them off like that. Bad
that's the
news.
thing is, are you selling them into like slavery, or are you selling them to an
Yeah, it's
actual
bad news.
good home that just
Right.
wants,
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah, it's bad news.
What
That's
else?
a dark subject that can be real bad, real quick.
Well, I didn't know your kids were in the room, so
They just walked in.
right at the perfect time. We're not talking about selling you guys. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, I guess there's something real. I'm pretty excited.
Hmm,
I'm gonna have a new AK.
a
I don't
what?
know how long it's gonna take. A new AK.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So these Russian parts came in. So I messaged Gary Hughes. I'm like, hey, if
Fuck.
I buy this, can you pretty please put me in the long list of people waiting to get a build from you? So yeah, I'm like, yes. So I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I have a parts kit ready. Oh, I
That's awesome.
ordered
Yeah.
and gonna send it to him whenever I get it and get it going.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait. Then I think I'll have every good builder, every great builder in the AK industry right now, right?
Yeah.
Almost every. I guess there's like one or two others that I don't have.
I'm sure there's some that
Yeah.
we're missing, but the main ones, at least in our circle, you got
Yeah,
the
I mean
basic.
ones that I know about or that I am have the ability to get from, get them from. But yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Can't wait.
What else did you get? I know you got some shit while you were gone. You
I
had
got
to.
VZ61. You know what that is?
No.
32 auto CZ Scorpion.
Oh,
Not CZ Scorpion. It's a Scorpion VZ61. It's a Czech gun. Let me see if I can pull up a picture for you guys, and then it's it shoots a 32 auto round, so that's not like something very common, right?
Yeah.
That's right there.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It's not very common.
You're starting to move back into like uncommon stuff, which is probably good because at a certain point,
because I mean, I got the, I don't know if I showed you guys this, the Van Comp, the short barrel shotgun, the factory short barrel.
I don't think so. Maybe. I like it.
It shoots pretty nice. I was shooting it the other day. Been getting a lot of NFA stuff. 4570, I got it threaded, and now I put a cam.
Oh, nice. I saw that one.
So it shoots a lot nicer with a can than without.
Yeah.
So there's that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I gotta just shoot more. I don't shoot enough.
I got a couple of these.
Oh, the spicy stuff. Have you seen the new version?
The Select Fire one?
The one that you can single shot too.
Yeah.
And do the rare breed thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I want one. I got a couple of these.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm gonna keep like it's like this thing in Washington, this mag ban. Like this might eventually it's gonna bite me in the ass, but I don't abide state laws. I don't really fucking care. Like
it's legal now, so it's fine now. You're not gonna get bitten in the ass when it's legal.
Federally, I'm good, but like people were posting like, "Oh, we're gonna buy a bunch of mags." Like, why? If your dealer
in Washington, I mean, it's not finalized, right?
No, it's just talking. I heard.
Yeah, because it's not law yet. The government didn't sign into law, so
and it's
whatever.
Man, so to me the weapons industry, not the same money, but similar reach in some cases to the oil industry.
Okay.
I am not convinced that a lot of these legislations and things like that aren't pushed, at least to be talked about by manufacturers.
That wouldn't be surprising, but it would be surprising at the same time.
Would it?
Like you're saying, just hypothetically, like SIG goes, hey, you should start banning guns so we can up our sales.
No. I think it's more of the government is actually talking about it, but certain manufacturers turn that news over to a bunch of news outlets to where they blow it the fuck up so things sell out.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't think they have
I thought it was like in cahoots or something.
I don't think they have like any reach within the government per se, but they definitely have reach on social media platforms to make sure things get seen.
Right.
And they push that shit. Like just the probably every state in the United States has some sort of written legislation that's trying to get passed to do it. It's just where can we get the most uprising out of and where can we sell the most shit? Like honestly, I have no proof.
In the end, everything's about money, right?
Yeah, and you take the last 2 years, roughly through COVID, manufacturers could not crank out enough product to sell, and now it's starting to not only plateau but go down. Like their sales are dropping now because all the backlogs, people aren't getting 20 at a time; they're getting 200 or 2,000 of whatever it is at a time. How do you sell that? Well,
yeah. Well,
this legislation, like,
yeah, I was just listening to Big Tex this morning that when they were broadcasting live. I mean, it's unheard of. All of a sudden, they got 500 Sons of Liberty bulk carrier groups.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we just got them in. Like a year ago, you couldn't get 500. You couldn't get 100. Well, maybe you could get 100.
You can get
500 was tough.
And now look back. If y'all go watch our old videos, we talked about this.
Right.
The market is going to be so fucking overset. That's why I ordered when I ordered, and after that, I have not placed any more orders with anyone new. I do not want to be sitting on product. And
Right.
whatever you're waiting on right now, give it another 2 to 3 weeks, 6 weeks
Yeah.
tops, and it will be fucking everywhere. People will
Yeah.
be giving that shit away. Like, it does
Yeah.
this. This isn't the first or the last time. Like, people don't realize they panic buy and they turn around and look and they're like, fuck, I just paid $200 for that. Now they're on sale for 120. Like,
Right. Right.
it's normal.
There's still the stuff that's still hard to find. That's you can hardly get. That's still pretty expensive right now.
Sure. And there's always going to be those select items, you
Right.
know. But
Right. But
as
the
a
ones that are
majority,
actually getting pumped out now, it's gonna start slowing.
well, how many companies took blanket POs that they had over the last 2 years and bought and or expanded their machining divisions and their commitments with their suppliers and manufacturing,
Right.
stuff like that to make it work, and now it's all flooding in at once, and it's like all it's going to do is fuck
Yeah.
out the middleman. Like the middle guy that's selling all the stuff, that's
He's
who
gonna
it
be
hurt.
holding. Yeah. He's gonna have to pay his bill and not make any
And
money
then
because the inventory's sitting there.
yep, and then the prices drive down, they become more competitive. And that's why you
Yep.
see stuff with a MSRP of 200 selling for 100, because it just eventually everybody's going to break map.
Yeah, because I mean they need money,
You don't
right?
have a choice. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Did
like,
you,
I got bills to pay.
did you, speaking of new stuff, the one thing I want really bad that if Mikey doesn't fucking get on it, did you see Cobalt's dead air brake? Their chemo adapter brake? It's not a dead air brake,
No.
but it's quite possibly, no, I'll say it. It is the sexiest chemo receiving, I guess you'd say, brake I have ever seen.
So let me see. Cobalt.
Look up on, I don't even think it's available yet. It's on Mike's if you look at Michael's Instagram, it is single-handedly a cross between like a standard dead air, a Knight's Armament, and a Surefire in all of the best ways possible.
I'm on Mikey's. I don't see it.
Hold on, I'll send it
Is
to
it in
you.
the stories?
No. It was on this. It's not going to stick out. Like, hold on. I'll find it. It's in some of his posts. He's not posting it itself. It's just, hang on. I'll send you a screenshot right now. I already found it. It looks so fucking cool. It just has all the right things for me. He hasn't posted it. I don't even know if we're supposed to be talking about it, but it's on the fucking internet, and I noticed it as soon as he posted the photo. I was like, "What in the fuck are those muzzle devices?"
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll
It
show
looks.
So it has
perfect.
a lot of ports.
I like it, which means
Yeah, it's
timing's
cool. I'm
not going
interested.
to be shit.
It's almost like a MAMS, but bigger
Yeah,
holes, not like a million of them.
it's like
Yeah,
a
it's cool.
MAMS, standard dead air, and a Surefire had a kid, and Three
Yeah.
Ugly Bitches had a really hot kid.
Oh wait, I think I just found it here.
I want one.
Yeah, there it is.
I want one on every rifle.
This is a nicer picture. Screenshot. There we go.
I just found the first. There's a few.
No, it looks good. Looks promising. Here, I think this will be a better view for everyone else here. Come on.
There, yeah, look at that thing.
Look at all the ports. That's crazy.
I like it. No timing. Like, there's no way you have to time that thing.
Yeah, because it's it's perfect unless you want like the mount to go on a certain way or the can. Yeah, no timing because it's almost like a flash hider. I mean, it's almost like a cherry bomb slash MAM slash
true
chemo.
I didn't think about the cherry bomb aspect. It looks like I don't, Joel. I don't have all the answers. It looks like it'd be 360. I don't know why you'd go that heavy on just one side, and then in those photos, it's not. It's all the way. I'm guessing it's 360. And like you said, other than being able to throw the can on it, it just have to be close. You wouldn't have to really
That doesn't
time it.
matter. Yeah. Right.
I need like a few of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying one, or a few.
I don't.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah.
out yet. I don't think. But
Well, probably just going to be on Complete Guns, or do you think they'll sell it too? You there?
I guess we could get a couple, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Hopefully, we don't have to buy
hopefully
complete
it's
guns
gonna-
for everyone because I need a few for the guns I already have.
Yeah. Speaking of guns, anything that you want coming up here from SHOT Show? Have you noticed anything new?
No. I did notice something this morning that it wasn't from SHOT Show, but it was a new product.
What is it?
It was a butt stock that isn't a stock. Looks like a fist, and the end rotates. And
Okay.
their argument is when you're wearing armor, the stock doesn't seat properly, so they made this little ball thing that sits like.
So
it looks
fists you?
It looks terrible, and it rotates, so you could find your comfort zone.
So it fists
But
you,
no,
and then when it's fisting you, it rotates.
yeah, and I commented on their post and said something along the lines of that's a really funny way to carry a fleshlight or something like that. But it's like,
Yeah.
I didn't see anything from SHOT that I can recall.
I like the new high power from FN, the updated high power. Springfield Armories.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They brought the high power back too.
Yep.
But FN updated the high power. They made it a little bit better.
FN does look cool. You're right.
Yeah, and then Springfield has that Hellion bullpup. I still want to get my hands on and try. Other than that, nothing really. Oh, you know what I really want to try out? It's that Wilson Combat. It's like a striker fire gun almost, but not. It looks like a striker fire gun, but it's not. It's hammer fired, but it's not EDC X9. It's one of their SFX or whatever. That looks pretty cool.
I didn't see that one.
It's not really new. It's been around for a little bit, but it looks really promising. It uses the EDC 9 mag, so the 15 round mag, so it's cool. Other than that, nothing else I really care to.
SHOT Show overall sounded like a bust this year, like which you would have hoped that because it was canceled last year, it would have came back with just like such a vengeance. But I'll be surprised if SHOT Show ever makes a return to what it once was, because you had the diehard people there. You had a few newbies that were able to get in at a discounted rate, but the buzz is just dead. Yeah,
I thought about going, and I'm like, it's too much of a hassle. I decided not to. But yeah, it's from all the footage that I saw, there wasn't that many people.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
I want
this new SIG I want too.
Which one?
There's a new SIG, the 365, but it's ported. It's a long slide P365.
Yeah.
But the slide is ported in the front, like a comp.
Yeah.
They cut it into the slide.
Okay.
And the barrel, let's say the slide's this long, right? The barrel only goes to here, and the rest is the comp.
So it's a built-in comp.
Built-in comp on the slide, and the barrel is short inside the slide. Kind of cool.
I can dig that.
It's called the P365 Spectre X.
Yeah,
Spectre?
It's not the X. The X we've seen.
Yeah, but that looks cool. The P210 carry version's coming out. It got announced today. you know the P210? It's a classic SIG pistol, 8 rounds, 9mm. It's target shooting pistol. It's for competition target shooting, but they slimmed down the grip and changed the frame from steel to an alloy, so it's lighter and you can carry it.
Oh yeah,
it's only 8 rounds. You can't mount an optic on it either.
yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know why that would be relevant.
Awesome,
other than, you know what I want right now, and I don't know why. I've had the itch for a while.
What?
I want a decent bow. I don't know why.
I can't even talk to you about this right now because I don't want to get into it at all.
I just
because
I don't
in
want
the fear of going hard if I go into it.
No, you can't, or you can, but the good thing is in the bow stuff, for a badass one, you're talking $1,000. Like a good one, you're $300-400. Like a really good one, 1,000, 1,500. By the time you buy all the stuff, $2,000, and you'd have one of the best setups out there. So it's not astronomical.
It's cheaper than guns.
It's way cheaper than guns, and I can shoot that shit in my backyard. And I have all the place to shoot whatever I want with a bow and the opportunity to do it. I want to put a laser on a bow, and it's going to fuck the laser up because it's the same thing as a SCAR or anything else. The recoil is not forward.
The string recoil, it screws it up.
The rattling. Oh fuck yeah! It's not the power. It's the back and forth, the vibration afterwards. But it won't do it. It'll take a a crossbow will absolutely fuck some optics up.
Really?
But the way standard compound bows are now, as soft as it is when they release and all that, I don't think it'd fuck it up. I want to put a laser on one and shoot hogs at night. And I just want a bow. I don't know why. I was watching one of those hunting shows the other night, and I'd already been looking at some, and I'm like, fuck. Now, I used to have them. I used to shoot them all the time. And
I'm scared to get into it.
I want to the other thing is I want to go up when I go up to, last time I went to Wyoming with Robert and went hunting for elk, it was only bow season. So it's like down here, the season starts earlier. I don't even know if I'd ever shoot one with a bow, but I think I want one. It's like the one I looked at was like the good one was like $1,000. You're talking another 500 in ammo that I get to shoot into something and then walk over and pull it out and keep it.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, get into it because I'm scared. I'm scared to venture out into like bow, crossbow. Because I'll go in hard.
Crossbows interest me. I want one, but I'm not spending $2,000 on a crossbow. Like,
oh, they're that expensive, huh? Because of the mechanism,
or just like anything else, you could spend like on a compound bow. Back in the day, once you drew it, your strength, you can't hold that for a long time. Nowadays, when you draw a bow, the little locking thing that they have, you can hold that bitch like this for 2, 3, 4 minutes or more, and it won't kill you. But I don't know. I'm tired. I'm not tired of guns. I don't know. I don't shoot enough.
Yeah, I last year around this time I was tired of guns and I got heavy into knives, and I just got bored of knives. Now I'm back into guns.
Yeah, but see, you got into knives, and what you have in some
I went
knives,
hard.
You could easily buy a bow.
Yeah, if I sell two knives, I can probably buy a bow. 2 of my nice ones.
Yeah, but
you
can shoot in your backyard.
If I sell one knife, I can get.
That's what I was going to say. I don't think you'd have to sell multiple. $400, you can get a very, very decent bow. Like a $400 bow is like a $700-800 pistol, quality wise, right? It's good. You carry it every day. You trust it, but I don't know.
Man, I should EDC a bow, huh? Is that what you're saying?
With your hair.
Yeah.
If you wore some spandex,
and
ran around
like a ninja and shit, huh?
Oh no, I was thinking more like Peter Pan, but I guess a ninja would work
Oh,
too.
okay.
I was thinking like green
Yeah.
spandex, a kilt.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that racist. That was rude. Uh, but would you carry a crossbow or a compound bow
Why
or a
not both?
longbow?
Why not both?
I don't want to get into longbows. I don't want to go backwards. Like I like the technology behind. I don't know what they shoot like feet per second wise. It's not fast.
Yeah,
Let's look it up.
I don't know. But that'd be wild to carry a bow around as an EDC.
I don't think in Casper you'd get looked fucking twice, dude.
You might. Bow's not normal. Walking around with it.
300 to 340 feet per second.
Hmm.
Maybe that's something we can do at the Olympics. Remember, I swear it was Peter Pan or Hook, the movie, where they were shooting bows, but it was a big paint, like a really big paint in that stuck on people.
Hmm.
Is
I
that
don't
like
know
a?
that.
I feel like we could shoot people with bows and not hurt anybody. Hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
No, no, no.
I mean, I don't know.
Like just one of
I
the.
I, I don't know enough about bows to know
Me neither.
what.
I need to talk to a bow expert.
Yeah, to what will hurt or what won't hurt.
Maybe Matt would know. Oh, I did get a new my Garmin finally arrived. Remember I told
Hmm.
you months ago that I ordered that new Garmin for the dog
Yeah.
and it just now finally got here. It-
How long ago was that? It's like 6 months.
no, probably 4 though.
It's a long time.
But I mean 4 months for half off. I mean, I guess it's worth it, but we'll see.
I guess.
It's a tracker for me and like I got rid of that orange one I bought when I went up hunting that one time and then bought that one and it's a tracker for me and for her because little bitch is starting to get kind of she runs off a little bit further now.
How's the dog? Still good?
Yeah, she's good. She's been keeping me alive at work because the furnace in the camper is broken
So
and I'm
it's
not tech savvy.
chilly?
Yeah, it was 22 one
Yeah,
night.
that's chilly.
Yeah.
That's really
I had
chilly.
a space heater going, but it knocks the edge off, but it was cold. So I figured out
Yeah.
if you ever need it, I figured out you cover up with a blanket, dog on top of the blanket right next to you, a blanket on her, and then a whoopee over the whole bed. As long as whatever skin is under the whoopee, fucking solid. Because it was, I took
Dude,
a thermometer reading and it was 32 in that camper.
so whoobies? I didn't know they insulate heat so well.
Oh, phenomenal.
Dude, I have a whoopee sweatshirt.
Hmm.
Like the other day, I went out shooting with everyone. I had a T-shirt underneath and a whoopee over it. Right? It
Yeah.
was a little chilly, and other people had like 2 or 3 layers. I was just like standing there going, "I'm not even cold."
Anything waterproof is solid, but the whoopee is waterproof and actually breathable, so you're not like just drenched in sweat
Hmm.
underneath it.
I wasn't
Yeah.
sweating inside, but I was like comfortable.
Yeah, I mean it was desperation. Like, how do
Yeah,
I seal in? And because dude, it was bad. So that was a couple weeks ago, and then Midland
it was
got
cold,
hit.
man. You're sleeping in the freezer.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and then we got weather predictions of like 10 degrees. I fucking left.
Mm. Yeah.
I left town. Like I was like, guys, hotels. When that happens, everybody that lives in a camper, which is a very large amount of the community out there, they go get a hotel. So hotels go up to $250, $300 a night.
Yeah, yeah, they can
Not
do that.
fucking. I'm just leaving. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
I
you'll
don't want
be
to go
back
to bed.
another day.
Yeah, I don't want to go to bed and not wake up. But there's still
Yeah.
snow on the ground.
Dude,
Like,
you have more snow than we do. I have hardly any snow on the ground.
it's changing, man. I was driving home today. It was 68 degrees, and on the edges of the cliffs where the sun doesn't really hit, there's still little, not much, but little snowbanks,
Mhm.
ice and shit. It's like, fuck that.
We'll have snow tonight and tomorrow. But
So
we haven't had snow in a while.
my Sturströmmen
Mhm.
came to San Antonio, and it is now in Austin.
Why? That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Amazon. But by tomorrow, it should be here. So
Maestro Strauman's here.
if you want, we could do another episode this weekend, or we could do it next week. But if you have snow coming this weekend, maybe that's not a great idea if you don't get a lot.
No,
but
because we gotta go outside. Yeah.
our weather is perfect for this right now. It's like
On this
65,
weekend?
68. Yeah, 65, 68,
for
no
me.
wind. Okay. So we'll do it next weekend.
So I think what we should do is broadcast on Thursday and then do it like Friday afternoon.
So do a normal show and then do just the Sturströmmen release?
And do Sir Showman like in the afternoon the next day. That way I can be in the office and have internet and be in the back and do it.
Okay. That works for me. Outside.
Instead
You know
of,
you need to do it outside, right?
Yeah, my office is. I'm gonna be outside by my dumpster.
Oh, your office, not your.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, your empty lot, parking lot shit. Like, I have to lay down plastic. Because I thought about it. I could do it, like, we have a ravine behind our house. I could do it there, but internet and then neighbors, my costume.
So I might have to go on phone if internet's not good.
Yeah. But my costume's going to be legit. You need to decide on yours, though.
Wait, we have costumes?
I mean, I wasn't kidding. I'm wearing a clear poncho, if I can find one, with pasties. I'm not getting the shit on anything that I want to keep. I have to shave my beard for this bullshit because as soon as that stuff touches.
I gotta start looking up costumes.
Yeah, start looking it up. But
we'll
do it.
Let's see. Male bikini.
No. You don't want this stuff touching your skin, dude.
Male bikini. Well, I can wear a poncho over it.
It's gonna be cold, but yeah.
Male. Okay, male. What's that one that Borat wore? That's like a V shaped.
Oh, like a unitard?
No, it's like a V shaped, right?
Yeah. Just search
That'd be
male one-piece thong. That'll bring it up. Vince,
No.
a while back we said that if we raised $2,000 for St. Jude's, we would both eat not eat a whole can, but buy a can of that Sturströmmen shit and try to eat some out of it. One of our guys donated $1,000 right then. Everybody else has been slacking like a motherfucker, but he still donated $1,000, so we're still going to do it.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to look.
All right, man.
All right,
we cleared an hour. I got to pee, so it's perfect timing.
Yeah. We'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching.